Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the UTEP Miners and the Wyoming Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Miners head coach before the game. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the #1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense in a bunch formation. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, gonna throw it. On the boundary, it's Joyner. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Out wide left, it's Joyner. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
The Cowboys are marching down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Sells the fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the wideout. Here's a give to Joyner. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Hamilton. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wyoming. Great job by the back on the option.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Miners offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And Jerome Miles will be a focal point in this offense. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when reels it in down the left side. There he goes. And he strides his way zone. Touchdown, UTEP! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point is good. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Hand off to Joyner. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
In most offenses, man, it's about math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. Might have a chance. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch, they've got a little bit of everything.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. And off to Jones. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. This time they'll throw it. They're working that left side. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw for it. Fires immediately. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quickly to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Got an alley. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Rid of it on the RPO. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. I'm sure we'll find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeps it on the ground. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Might as well run him again. There he goes. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Miners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Tough run here. It's Jones. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Number 39, set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Hold and finds his man on the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Here's a give to Joyner. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spins away from the defense. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll give it to Joyner. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side, it's Joyner. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
You can see why this running back is on the field on third down. He's a weapon in the passing game. Really nice job by the quarterback. He got through his progressions really, really quickly. Found the running back, just dumped it off, and he was able to make something happen with it, move the chains, keep the offense on the field.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The fake and wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Quickly out to the tight end. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
And that is why this punter is such a flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. Got his man. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Miners, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there, first down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
Catch in the middle, it's Henry. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Release to the back. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. We'll put some points up on the board.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. Almost picked off.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Smashes through the tackle. Runs through a man. He might have some space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The snap sets up the throw. Wideout trying to get it in. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the number 6 team, the Kentucky Wildcats.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He's changing the play. Calls his own number. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
On 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Miners have their offense in high gear. They'll give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Miners want to move quickly. Second down, gonna throw it. Firing for the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. And that one will give them the lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Danced his way through traffic. Pickup of 4 to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Joyner again. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The run to the right. They were all over it.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Play action on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Keys. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Selling the fake. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's caught. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Changing the routes with his receivers. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Under pressure. Just got rid of that one.
I wonder how much of that incompletion is due to the pass rush. That quarterback did not have a lot of time to throw that football. This offensive line is going to have to do a better job giving him time.
Second down to the air. Working that left side now. Could not make his way to the corner. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Just keep slinging it. Right side, it's Henry. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Needs it. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UTEP. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
UTEP 28, Wyoming 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it slips through his feet. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Well, the defense didn't get caught. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on fourth. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Cowboys! Once he got some room, it was over.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on fourth down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns up, it's Jones. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Second and long here. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Miners are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go, ready.
Hand off to Jones. Driven back. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their third. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Back's got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete downfield. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one.
And it's so fitting that that completion ices the game and wins it for his team. This quarterback's looked really good all game, David. He's been in a nice rhythm. He's been making good decisions, taking care of the football, just putting the offense in good positions. Really nice to see that completion at the end win this thing.
Oh, and it's so frustrating defensively because, dude, I've had no answers. I can't stop him. He's been good all game long. Not surprising. Late in the game, they still can't stop him. They get the first down right there to ice this one away. And this defense, they've got some adjustments they're going to have to make.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation